Here's Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Henry. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Back north. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And they'll get about half. What they needed, it's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 45 yards. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, she. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. It's a big, it's a no, as long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she missed.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Johnson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Thumbs up empty on that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Here's a design run. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Receiver in motion going left. Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
39-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He is down to the 30-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Metcalf working that right side. What a hit! He gets flattened down to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Go.
Line up the design keeper. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hold on. Check.
Running it with David Montgomery. He's pushed straight ahead, and it's maybe a yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd.
3rd and 3.
Go, come on. 120. What's that?
They'll run again with Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And goes to the hurry up here.
There on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4 down.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Quick pass left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Sure seems like he did exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down throw from Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working quickly here.
Detroit Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And it gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
6-yard line.
Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point answer up and good from Bates. And the Lions start off well, tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. Jukes away from one. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They'll throw again. Rogers. Completed left side to Smith. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Out of the shotgun. Goff has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 11. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Throw caught at the 6. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
Shotgun snap here to go.
At the 6-yard line.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hand. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On the return, here comes Austin. Escapes a defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's Rogers on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. There's the hurry-up offense here.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one connects. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7.
Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over the first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Looking
7.
out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Nice game left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up second and 3.
Here's Rodgers. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Brought in inside the 20. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Warren here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Rodgers from the gun. It's caught. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now. Telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Again, Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
David Montgomery. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Final throw before the break.
39-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Be rational. Give them what they ask for. There's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now gone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
120.
First down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Down the sideline past the 40. And he's going to be running out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
He's gonna throw again. Goff. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
On 2nd and 10. Goff. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. Let's go. 5, 5, 5.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. This is brought in by Laporta. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop was made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Hold on. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Throwing again. It's Goff. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Might be a little bigger than the defensive backs. Might carry, a little more weight than their more agile teammates in coverage. But those backers can be just as dangerous when you're trying to throw that football.
Yeah, ball hawk is everybody, right? I mean, we even see defensive linemen when that ball gets tipped to go get it. Many of these linebackers, Kate, today, they transition from safeties in college to linebackers because this game requires you to run sideline to sideline. And then when you can pick it and pick 6 it, you become one of the better linebackers in the game.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He's looking deep. What's... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Terry on Arnold has it. And the Lions get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
Where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown.
Goff on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Value 3. Value 3.
Out of the shotgun. Carr. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around. They know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Y'all gotta calm my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know power.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
258.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
To throw, Rodgers.
1st down, Steelers.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He gets loose down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
24. Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Are they going to run it down? set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Goff's got to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Steelers 14.
Watching one kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Rodgers going to throw on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way to that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
319. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. This one a little bit off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Chris Boswell, easy call for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Value 3. Cut. 180. What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. First and 10 now from the 46. Another one for Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Goff
tosses that quickly out wide. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. On fourth down, Goff. That's caught beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We go tonight. Black 20.
Here's Goff on first and 10. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Rodgers thrown again on second. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
First down. Here's Rodgers. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. They'll throw again. Rodgers. He's going to try another deep one here. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's fourth and long.
And it's fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Wait, 20.
Now gone. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Goff on third. It's on target to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions with a 10-point advantage.
47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Like 20.
From the gun, Goff. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers have some new life in the board.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Your defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, and how well the defense had that one covered.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
A gain of 37.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for him from the 31. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
180! Turbo!
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they're going to deny the trick play. The defense staying alert there, breaking up the second throw.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, shot! Ready!
They're drawing up for him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good. For the Lions.
1st down throw from Gall. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hold on.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
120!
They're going to throw again. Goff. He's got it to his running back. Now the Lions 1st down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
That keeps the score. Lions 36, Steelers 20.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions.